So, explanation of where the hell we went video. Take one. Okay, so to all of you out there that actually gave a crap as to why the publications on the Boardroom stopped, it is not because we're giving up on the channel or anything like that. And in an effort to be as clear as possible about kind of us and what's going on and all that kind of stuff, Justin and I, which are a production company in San Antonio, Texas, had a studio space downtown that we were in for quite some time.
2 years, right?
Yeah, just about 2 years that we were in. I won't get into the numbers of all of it. But essentially, we were told that the next month our cost per square foot, because the next month is when our lease was starting, was going to essentially double. And we are a small production company. You are literally looking at
the entire
team, short of independent contractors that we bring in from time to time. And we're just not big enough to take that kind of hit financially and still stay in operation. Unfortunately, that lead time that we had was about 10 days.
Yeah, it was quick.
Since I'm kind of the producer-director side of things and he's the post side of things, but we are also the entire company, that meant that we had 10 days to break down, pack up, move out, and find a new location in which to push the production company so that we could keep making, because we have some other projects outside of the Boardroom, unfortunately, that we did have to handle, so those had to take priority, which meant that work on the Boardroom had to pause. That being said, as you can see, there is a new background behind us.
Which is also part of the reason that we've kind of had this break in posting and everything, is because there was the move, there was the new setup for everything, and then having to move, obviously, the machines that we work on. Kind of gave us some more downtime because you can't edit if you don't have power, but the new set's coming together right now, so that's another reason why we've kind of had this hiatus of posting.
Yeah, it's been a little weird, and it has created a hiatus, and it's unfortunate. And we know that there's a couple of y'all that asked why posts stopped. There were some people that sent direct messages as to why posts stopped, and it's not because we don't love y'all. It's just because, well, unfortunately, business is business. And some things had to be done. That being said, post work has started up again on the Boardroom, and you should be seeing a new episode probably within a couple days of this video coming out explaining why you haven't seen a video. So this is a video that we will edit and put up to explain why there hasn't been other videos that needed to be edited and put up. So we are wasting more of your time in typical Boardroom unprofessionalism.
I would like to say, though, big shout out to 2400 Toads.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, but you are apparently the one true fan.
You are a straight up G, dude.
Yeah, so you're like always the first to post, you're always the first to like, you always leave us a comment, and you always say really cool things. So here's what I would like. Twitter, my Twitter handle is, well, our Twitter handle, I manage it, but either way, is @SaveTheDice.
Yes, it's right there.
And Instagram, I think, is @TheBoardroom. I think is actually... Anyway, the Instagram handle is here. Drop us a DM on how to mail you something to one of those, and we'll mail you something. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll send you something that is cool. But yeah, big shout out to 2400 Toads, wherever you are in the world, because you are apparently the one true believer, and we really appreciate you.
And also,
there's been a couple of other guys that have commented and stuff too, but 2400, you and all of your Toads have been you've been around since day one, and we appreciate it.
Day one dude right there. And also to everybody else that's still been watching the videos and with this break in posting and everything, thank y'all for always watching and everything. The likes, everything, while we have had this break. If you've continued to watch the videos that we already have up, which, to be fair, isn't all that many, but still.
Yeah, and honestly, thank you to the people that have said, hey, where the hell did you go? because that means that somebody out there is watching and paying attention. And honestly, nobody's really abandoned. I think we lost like 2 people, or something like that, as far as subscribers were concerned. So none of you were just like, oh, there's another one down the tubes. Like, you hung out, so we appreciate it. We're coming back. Season 2 is being mapped. I think there's going to be a little bit of a format change from lessons learned from Season 1. So some of you that are a little questioning on us because you're not really sure if we were up to snuff, I agree, we weren't. There were some quality issues that we ran into. Unfortunately, we recorded all of Season 1 so fast and so back-to-back that we weren't seeing it as episodes went on.
Which, to be fair, that's kind of what like Season 1 was for us. We've never done something like this before. So Season 1 was kind of getting our foot in the door, seeing what corrections we can make. And now that's what Season 2 is going to be, is seeing those mistakes and correcting them.
Yeah, and some of the feedback that we got from you guys, too, about, hey, this is hard to do, or that's hard to follow, or I don't know about this angle, or whatever. We did listen. Some of you we will ignore. Some of you, we went, that's a good point, but we can't do anything about it. And then some of you actually had some advice that will probably get put into place. But yeah, I think Season 2 is going to be better. To be honest with you, I like the new set a little bit more than the old set.
We've had some people let us know, like, the angles aren't great because of the old table we were at. We fixed that problem. I personally think it's going to operate a lot more.
I do too. I think it is some of the angle questions that we got before. We appreciate the feedback, but some of that was also just constraints of the space that we had, and we were doing the best we could. So, but this new one, I think we'll be able to fix a lot of that. And yeah, I think all in all, it's probably going to be a little bit of a better fit. But anyways, for those of you that hung out, we appreciate you continuing to stay to hang out. I think there's still like the whole back half of Season 1.
Yeah, we've got
coming. So you have to suffer through that, and then Season 2 should be better. But yeah, it's going to be good. And there's also, to those of you that are watching that are also in the game community and got a hold of our channel and reached out, it is super cool that you guys kind of see where we're going and want to work with us. So we appreciate that. If you see this, if you don't, that was pro right there. Should I just roll that back so that we can edit out? No, I'm going to leave it in there. That's good. That's holding up that boardroom standard. That's what that is. Woo!
Another thing I wanted to say is, as always, we always want to hear constructive criticism. As much as I'm sure it's fun to just blatantly point out the problems that we have, if you have a solution for us, please throw it down in the comment section. We're always looking for stuff that's going to make our viewers happy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're never going to turn down education or good advice, but if you're just going to bitch, then you're just a bitch. Yeah. And ain't nobody got time for that, man. Well, let's face it. We'll probably never get big enough to really worry about the monetization, so really no point in holding back at this point.
This is just for fun now.
It really is at this point. Now it's just like, I can do what I want.
This is the time where we have to have our fun, because when we get big and we have
if this channel grows and they make us not do that anymore, I'll worry about it then. But right now we're so small that we can do what we want. So go ahead, bitch.
Oh, if we do get big enough, we could do a reading me in comments. I love those videos.
They are great. It's better when you're a celebrity, though.
That's true.
We're just not popular.
Just be like 2400 Toads.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Seriously.
And he's given us 2400 Toads has said, like, hey, you should try this. He's given constructive criticism. Yes. And then when we do something right, he goes and shouts us out too. You are good for my ego, 2400 Toads.
We appreciate
and that's why you're getting free stuff.
Exactly. See, if you're like 2400 Toads.
Whoa, say easy.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I don't know about that. Like we said, it's just us two.
This is the whole thing, and we did just have to move. But 2400 Toads, I'm going to give you a piece of useless swag. Anyways, we've eaten up enough of your time with this goofiness. So we just wanted to explain what was going on and why all of a sudden there was like a hiatus, and now it's coming back. So that's why. So get ready for more unprofessionalism, and then a second season with the same old bullshit, maybe better camera angles. I don't know. So big thank you to those of you who hung out, from both me and Justin, and I know I speak for the rest of the cast of the show. And I think we have a couple new partners coming into Season 2 as well, so that should be pretty cool.
We've got some exciting stuff in the works that I think people are going to enjoy.
Yeah. I will sweeten the pot on the swag thing. 2400 Toads, if you can ever get close to the set, you can come game with us down at the Boardroom and show us what you're all about. Or, whoop everybody's ass. I don't really care. But you're always welcome to come down and record an episode with us if you're close. If you're not, I don't know, keeping
There's
a fan.
online gaming, right?
Yeah, that's not really the point of the show, though, is it?
That's true.
It's kind of about being around the table.
All right. Well, with that being said, keep an eye out for that next episode, and we'll see you soon and more often.
Oh, and go find the @ stuff.
Yeah.
The Twitter and Insta, and follow those. Mm-hmm. Although I manage them and I'm horrible at it, but follow those. And go follow those, and then tell us what we could do better. Because it'll be like a community effort that we'll just ignore and do what we want anyways.
Catch y'all in the next one.
Bye, y'all.